If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. We're way behind schedule.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Windstrike! Windstrike!
I must leave no... Fine, go!
Hello. मैं परेशान करके रख दिया पता है। देखते हैं इसमें मिलता है कि नहीं। 7 सुप्रीमोज हैं मेरे पास इसमें भी। वैसे मुझे हेजू चाहिए बस। नहीं दोबारा ट्राई नहीं करना।
चावल यहीं रख दूंगा क्या?
वहीं रखे हैं।
धंधा किराया पूरा इसमें रख दे बक्सा की।
इसमें सिंगल करेंगे।
ये रख हाँ
हेजू मेन डीपीएस सब डीपीएस के रूल में अच्छा है। हाँ उसको मेन डीपीएस भी ले सकते हो या सब डीपीएस भी ले सकते हो, बिल्ड करने के ऊपर कि किस हिसाब से तुम्हें बिल्ड करना है। ये तो यूरोप सर्वर है यार, इसमें मैं ऐसे कर रहा हूँ। इसमें तो कोई चांस ही नहीं मिलने का क्योंकि अभी अभी ही तो मिला है। अब बिल्कुल भी चांस नहीं है मेरा मिलने का इसमें। हाँ एक बाय कर सकते हैं। कितने पुल कर दिया मैं? 4 7 तो मैं कितने पुल होंगे? कैसे 4 के आसपास होंगे, 5। ब्लैक क्लीफ के सारे वेपन तो वैसे मेरे पास में है। छोड़ो बाय करते हैं। मुझे हेजूस चाहिए। वाह और कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए। देखो ये मिल गया यार, बस और कुछ नहीं चाहिए। अब मुझे नहीं भूल करना इसके आगे। मिल गया भाई, नहीं करना, कुछ नहीं करना। मेरी 56 लगता है एंड तक मिल जाएगा। हमारे ऐश भाई लेके तो बैठे हुए हैं, कैसी बात कर रहे हो। चलो कर लेते हैं। वो दोबारा है क्या? दोबारा पर लाइट जली यहाँ से भाई साहब। कॉन्सलेशन भी मिल गया। अब मुझे लग रहा है सिंगल पुल बेटर होते हैं यार। क्या बोल रहे हो भाई? इसे कहते हैं इजी। बताओ कॉन्स्टेलेशन के साथ मिला है भाई। लो तुम्हारा भी C1 था ना, मेरा भी C1 हो गया भाई। अब बताओ। 5 seconds after Shikanoin Haze will take a few is normal attack speed increase। अच्छा अटैक स्पीड इंक्रीज होगी। सेकंड में क्या है? मैं पुल करता रहूंगा, मैं कोशिश करता रहूंगा। आराम से निकल गया। हाँ ये बात तो आराम से निकल गया। मुझे कंफर्म नहीं था कि ये मिलेगा भी कि नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन आराम से निकल गया। ये तो कॉन्सलेशन में निकल गया। मैं पुल करता रहूंगा जब तक मुझे कॉन्सलेशन के लिए ही भले, क्योंकि अभी तो टाइम है यार। वेपन हम इसको दे सकते हैं, विजिट्स उठा के दे देंगे, ज़्यादा होगा। नहीं तो निंगवा को हम ये दे के रखे हैं, स्काईवर्ड दे देंगे। चलो इसको बिल्ड करके देखते हैं। कुछ है मेरे पास वैसे, कुछ बिल्ड करने के लिए मेरे पास तो है नहीं कुछ चल रहा हो। सिर्फ सबके टैलेंट लेवल बढ़ाने हैं। मुझे यहाँ बस फोन सोल्ड चाहिए। अभी 36 मोर पुल टिल 70 ऐश को 80 के आसपास मिला। नहीं ऐसा नहीं हो सकता अर्ली मिल जाए। मैं तो अर्ली की उम्मीद ही छोड़ देता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे जस्ट मिला है अभी, तो अर्ली तो मुझे मिलने वाला ही नहीं है, भूल जाऊँ मैं। अरे यार ये नहीं मिलते भाई, उन्हीं बूटा मुझे जिनकी लोकेशन ज़्यादातर नहीं मालूम है। विजय अच्छा है ना, वही दे दूंगा उड़ा के।
As I get stronger, my intuition gets sharp.
अब मुझे फिर से अभी मैंने ईतो के लिए इतना ढूंढा ये उन्हीं का बूटा, दूसरों के वर्ड पे जा जाके मैंने लिया। सोच ओके यही लगाना पड़ेगा। कितना एक्स बचाऊंगा मैं। अरे यार सब में यही क्यों लग रहा है भाई, सब में ही लग रहा है। येलन हो गई और यूमियो में ये तक क्या था। यूमियो में मैं दो बार ये फार्म कर चुका हूँ। अच्छा येलन में था और उसमें था क्या नाम है, कुकी में। इसको वेडिसन देना पड़ेगा ना 4 पीस, मेरे पास है कि नहीं। सुक्रोज से उठा के दे सकता हूँ अगर देना चाहूँगा तो। निकाल से मेरे पास अच्छे सेट होंगे नहीं। 14-7 नहीं, मुझे फिर से वेडिसन फार्म करना पड़ेगा यार, गड़बड़ है ये तो। हाँ यार फिर से ये मेडन फार्म करना पड़ेगा हमको, क्योंकि साला मेडन ही मिलता है वहाँ पे, वेडिसन तो मिलता है नहीं। है ही नहीं मेरे पास वेडिसन के सेट। चलो अभी तो इसको बिल्ड करने में काफ़ी टाइम लगेगा। टैलेंट में बुक कौन सी लग रही है, ओके इसके बाद पता चलेगा।
Add Astra. Thank you for
अभी मुझे वहाँ मिल जाए, क्या नाम
Add
है,
Astra.
एशिया पे, बस और कुछ नहीं चाहिए, फिर कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए, बस एशिया पे मिल जाए बस। क्या कर रही है, अच्छा फ्राइडे को है। अब इसमें भी मुझे मालूम नहीं कौन से रहेगी। जब एक बार उस खोपड़ी को मार लूँगा जाकर मैं, अंडरग्राउंड माइन। चलो मारते हैं इसको। क्या लेके जाए यहाँ पे, कुछ वो टाइप में लेके जाते हैं। या फिर आए का भी बेटर है। अरे जियो टीम ही पूरी लेके चलते हैं। अभी हमारे ईतो को क्राउन करना है भाई साहब, इसके बुक्स फार्म करनी मुझे।
Leave it all to me.
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
It's nothing. Submit.
गलत टाइम पर चली है।
I must leave no stone unturned.
और यहाँ पे हमें वो लगाना पड़ेगा। किधर है वो?
Don't waste my time.
Let's roll.
दूसरी टीम लेके आनी चाहिए थी इसको मारने के लिए। वह योमिया से ज़्यादा अच्छा तरीके से मार जाता है। कर ले भाई, कर ले कुछ और ले।
Leave it all to me.
Come into B.
Give up. It's nothing.
Feel this ancient power.
Don't waste my time. Give up.
Attaboy.
इसके स्टैक्स बनाने में कोई दिक्कत होती है।
Live.
Let's roll.
हाँ, इसका ऑल्ड कॉल होती है। मतलब मैं
I must leave no stone.
Burst forth.
आएगा लेके आने के लिए।
Give up.
Oni coming through.
साला भाग जाएगा।
Attaboy.
ये तो कोई डैमेज पता नहीं क्यों कम है। ओके, हमने इस बार तोड़ा नहीं था।
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Come into B.
हाँ, इसने टाइम बोल लगा दिया।
Let's roll.
हाँ, निकल गया।
Witness my great undertaking.
It's nothing.
हाँ, किधर है भाई, किधर है? पहली बार इसको मारा क्या जो न्यू बता रहा है? जी। आप ढूंढो ओनी का बूटा भाई साहब। अबे तो तुम लोग को भी चाहिए होगा ना ये ओनी का बूटा। वैसे यूरोप सर्वर में तुम लोग उसमें अकाउंट में आके ले भी नहीं सकता तुम लोग के वर्ड में। देखो भाई साहब, मोरा भी खत्म। और क्या चाहिए, और क्या
In a
चाहिए?
trade war, the perfect hunter leads.
एशिया में तो मेरे पास कुछ बिल्ड करने के लिए होगा भी नहीं यार। मतलब कुछ बचा ही नहीं होगा आइटम कि मैं इसको बिल्ड भी करूँ अगर मुझे मिल भी जाता है। चलो एशिया में आते हैं। हाँ, मैं वही कर रहा था जब मुझे ये बिल्ड करना था। ई तो मैं रैंडम्स में ही ज्वाइन करके ले रहा था भाई। इसमें तो मैं डायरेक्ट मल्टी के लिए वेट कर रहा था। अब मैं सोच रहा हूँ सिंगल ही सिंगल कर लूँ क्या यार। मैं सिंगल को ज़्यादा बेटर लग रहा है। हो सकती है एक मल्टी, लेकिन अब मुझे सोच रहा सिंगल करूँ क्या ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। डबल 4 स्टार मिलने के चांसेस रहते हैं। चलो देखते हैं। हाँ, गोल्डन जल जा नहीं चली। देखो मिल जाना चाहिए, ठीक है, इसमें भी ऐसे इजी होना चाहिए। मुझे सिंगल पुश पता नहीं कि ज्यादा बेटर लगता है। कह दो कैरेक्टर मिला, ऐसे वो नहीं मिली है। अबे भाई साहब, मिला ही नहीं यार, मजाक हो गया भाई मेरे साथ। मैं बाय करूँ, सिंगल सिंगल करता यार, ज्यादा बेटर रहता। अबे यार को कैरेक्टर नहीं दे देते भाई। अरे यार इसमें नहीं मिला, उसमें C1 लेके बैठा हूँ, सोचो। क्या, छोड़ो, क्या किया जा सकता है। यहीं ले लेते हैं, यहीं पर्पल लाइट देख लेते हैं। यहाँ तो दिखेगी नहीं, दिखी यहाँ तो दिखनी चाहिए। हाँ यहीं देख लेते हैं पर्पल लाइट, यहीं कोई कैरेक्टर ले लेते हैं। भाई साहब क्या है यार, वेपन ही वेपन दे रहे हैं यार। हाँ यार, वैसे बाकी कैरेक्टर्स भी हैं, वो ना मिले मुझे। अरे यार, वेपन वेपन लेके बैठ गया भाई, टेंडर में भी वेपन दे रहे हैं। इसमें पैसा है मेरे पास, करीब 20 लाख होने वाला है भाई। कोडेक्स मिली कहाँ है भाई, कोडेक्स? ओ पहली ही मिली है ये, नहीं ये है। ये वेपन किसके लिए बेटर रहेगा ये बताओ? काजुआ को उसमें मिला है इवेंट में।
A while.
मेरे पास क्वेस्ट भी नहीं बचे हैं ज़्यादा, ये 2 ठो बचे हुए हैं। चलो इसका करते हैं। अभी यहाँ से भी मिल जाएंगे मुझे, हैंगआउट्स करने पड़ेंगे अब तो मजबूरी है हैंगआउट्स करने की। ओह कुकी के लिए बेटर रहेगा, ये सही है यार। इसमें क्या कुकी के लिए एनर्जी ज़्यादा बेटर नहीं रहेगा? अच्छा एनर्जी इसको यूज ही कहाँ करते हैं?
What if the traveler is also unavailable? What am I supposed?
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
Ah, traveler. Great, you made it.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
Sango! Compared to the Traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic. Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. Allow me to explain. A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because their name is...
Kujosara.
Huh?
That's right. The general has gone missing.
If the general was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you think they would only commission us for a case like... Please ignore Sango's nonsense, Traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizo. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a Doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Yo,
Do they
one-eyed
think he's more
ghoul.
competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you at least try not to make things more
Long
difficult
time
here?
no see. भाई नाम बदल
Sorry,
गया है, मैं
Traveler.
बिल्कुल नहीं पहचान
Even though
पाऊँ.
I accepted the commission, as you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be in.
Nope. Not
वैसे मैं
even
खुद ही इस
close.
समय काफी
If you really want to know why,
rarely
it's
stream
because
कर
I
रहा हूँ.
absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense. The only news that could make me happier than
क्योंकि ये मेरा
Shikanoin
जो
has gone
ग्राफिक कार्ड
missing
मुझे बहुत
would be
परेशान कर रहा
Shikanoin
है.
has
मैं
been
खुद
missing
स्ट्रीम
for
करने का मन नहीं करता
100
था.
years.
Needless to say, Sango and Heizo have a bit of a history. Well, it's a little
Oh,
more serious
Natsu.
than that.
Hey bro.
According to Sango, Heizo was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of
तुम लोगों को ये
Truth.
जीमेल का नाम बदल के मिलता
Like
क्या
a
मुझे ये
yappy
बताओ.
dog that was
मैं
constantly
एक
in
बार
the
जीमेल
way.
बना लेता हूँ दोबारा नाम बदलने जाता ही नहीं हूँ भाई.
Even though Heizo... So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional... I'm really hoping you can take this commission travel. If Heizo truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you. Actually, we get along great. But Sango has always asked me to keep my distance and not to act like I know him in public settings. So, when people ask, I usually just say I've met Shikanoin a few times. Well, let's not get into that. Anyway, could you please help look for him? Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizo, return there and report back to them.
भाई स्पेल गलत था, नाम को बदलना पड़ा. अच्छा ऐसा है क्या?
What was that?
वह नाम देख के मुझे उसकी याद आ जाती थी. नात्सु क्या नाम है?
Can I go take a look?
इसमें था फेरी टेल्स में था. ओ भाई से बहुत दूर जाना है भाई. फेरी टेल्स में है नात्सु. किसी ने देखी फेरी टेल्स?
Oh, it's you, the captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire?
ये अभी भी स्वॉर्डफिश का कैप्टन है.
So his name is Shikanoin Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area. Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he
हाँ
would
मैं
do
भी खत्म
something
कर चुका हूँ. मस्त
unpleasant.
सीरीज थी.
But I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something. Come to think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya Shrine.
मस्त सीरीज थी. कुछ सीरीज हैं जो अच्छी लगी लॉन्ग में. बाकी मैं ज्यादा लॉन्ग एनिमे देखना खुद ही नहीं पसंद करता. हे ये किडनैप्ड है क्या है भाई?
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
किधर चढ़ा हूँ भाई मैं?
Things are about to get dicey.
हाँ स्लो स्टार्ट है यार.
Look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Really, I can't.
शुरुआत में लगेगा यार, मतलब स्लो स्टार्ट है ना, लॉन्ग एनिमे है तो स्लो स्टार्ट तो होगी. शुरुआत में मैंने भी जब पहले स्टार्ट करी थी तो 2-3 एपिसोड देखे फिर बंद कर दिया था. फिर उसके बाद 2-3 मंथ बाद मैंने देखना स्टार्ट किया था फिर से.
It wasn't able to stop the incredible story. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. I got so excited.
भले दुनिया की सारी एनिमे खत्म हो जाए लेकिन फिर भी मैं वन पीस ना देखूं.
The name's Shikanoin Heizo. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way.
Shikanoin Heizo.
Huh. I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today. I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. Because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if the traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy.
हाँ वो भी है यार, अपना अपना टाइप होता है. देखो मुझे फैंटेसी और इस्काई टाइप की एनिमे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है, ठीक है. और मैंने ज़्यादातर देख के रखी हुई हैं इसमें फैंटेसी और स्काई एनिमे में मुझे लगता है मैं सभी देख के रखी हुई हैं. कोई ऐसी एनिमे होगी जो मैंने नहीं देखी होगी. हाँ.
Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police station.
किस कैरेक्टर की बात कर रहे हैं?
What? Paimon's just here to take a look. And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick? Paimon was worried he might be in danger, so Paimon came to help. Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
He can look, but you can't.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit, I'm most intrigued.
Huh? Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly,
भाई
a
बिल्कुल देखी यार,
voice is an external voice box.
सारे देखे हैं वो. यहाँ तक कि गन गेल भी देखा उसका.
Given how chatty you are, you must be his voice, right?
हाँ सही कह रहा है. ये इस बंदे ने बिल्कुल सही कहा.
Somebody's voice? Paimon's emergency food.
Emergency food.
No, wait. Paimon's so upset she can't think straight. Paimon is Paimon. How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname?
लो पाइमन ने एडमिट किया इमरजेंसी फूड है.
But you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you? Pretty suspicious if you ask Paimon.
और सही है, पाइमन ही है एक है जो एमसी की वॉइस है हमारे टीचर की, क्योंकि वो तो बोलता ही नहीं है.
For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
मैन ये पार्ट बड़ा मस्त था यार. इसको मैं आराम से उसमें भी देखूंगा, EU सर्वर में.
Well, let me think.
एडमिट कर रही है इमरजेंसी फूड है.
Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryo Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while. So I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation.
अभी मैं इसमें काफी नए एनिमे देख रहा हूँ. मैं इसमें नई सब चल रही हैं, पुरानी तो मैं सारी देख चुका हूँ. मेरी सबसे फेवरेट सीरीज है फूड वॉर्स. मैंने 5 बार देखी होगी पूरे 5
I had a dream.
5 सीजन है
The
उसके.
dream contained only one message.
अच्छा मैं 5
An
बार देख
echo
चुका हूँ मैं इसको.
resounding from the depth. Something vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island.
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
Oh. Food, huh?
TOT. It's missing Paimon. चलो इसको देखते हैं.
Perhaps Watatsumi Island doesn't value your little partner as much as you do.
Well, as long as the traveler still appreciates Paimon, then that's fine.
Interestingly, I didn't have the same
Kazu
dream
with
again after I left this place.
822
So I became even
AM
more
build हो
intrigued.
गया.
Was
मजा
this
आ
really
रहा है.
just some
और
random
बिल्ड हो गया
dream?
कार. इतनी जल्दी कैसे बिल्ड कर लिया बे?
Some people believe that
पहले से काम
dreams
करके रखा था
represent the
क्या?
divine's helping hand. Which, however, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes
82
of
है वो.
intuition. It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this
अरे बे.
island that... Poof!
धर्मेश भाई मैं इस समय मैं कर रहा हूँ
So
तो
I
मैं
decided to
ज्वाइन
accept this little commission
नहीं
for my
करने दे
intuition
सकता अगर
and investigate to
लाइव
see
में
if
हो
I could
तो.
come up with any compelling
क्योंकि मैं
findings.
मेरे ख्याल से नहीं कर सकता ना उसके बाद हैंगआउट इवेंट.
The investigation has had little progress up to this point. Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get
नहीं
captured to
character
see if there were
interesting
any
है.
leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up. Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries.
Funny type में.
Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling you can help me find the answer to my dream. So how would you like to partner up on this?
लो
We
जीवन
can work
चिची मिल
together
गई.
to solve the mystery.
मैं अभी पीटी जीता हूँ ईतो में. C1 ईतो है मेरे पास में, पता तेरे को. मैं पुल कर रहा था उसके लिए
But let me ask
कुकी के लिए.
one more question.
और मुझे 20 पुल्स में मुझे दोबारा मिल गया
looking
ईतो.
for me
तो
because
मेरा
of something
ईतो
important?
C1 हो गया. अब बताओ.
Well, then it's probably
ना ना
nothing
ना
major.
सुसाइड करने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model.
हेजू से काम चला लो.
So since we're already here, why don't we just
वैसे
solve
भाई
this puzzle
3.0 में
together?
काफी अच्छे प्लेयर्स आ रहे हैं
Once
भाई.
everything
काफी
is
अच्छे
settled,
कैरेक्टर्स आ रहे हैं.
I'll
उसके लिए
gladly
बचा के
accompany
रख.
you back to the police station or anywhere else you'd
मैं
like to.
इसमें पुल नहीं करने
What do you
वाला.
think?
क्या लकी यार. मैं उसके लिए काजू के लिए बचा के रख रहा था यार. लेकिन साला मिल गया ईतो 20 पुल्स में.
It's a deal then, partner. So, let's get started, shall we? First,
मेरे पास बताओ आयका है C1 और ईतो C1 है. अब बताओ किधर जाना है.
Hey, isn't this crystal mirror? Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango pearl.
भाई मैं कहूँ ये यहाँ क्या कर रहा है सांगो पर.
so, have you found anything? Yes, I've found pretty much the same. And there really are a lot.
भाई तो ऑसम सो कूल. हाँ ईतो था तभी तो मैंने पुल किया था यार. लेकिन अब मुझे C1 नहीं चाहिए था ना भाई मेरे.
From the island.
सोचा मुझे C1 ईतो मिल गया. अब मुझे काजुआ नहीं मिलेगा.
Stolen them all.
मेरे को कॉन्सेशन
I
से
don't
ज्यादा
know if
अच्छा
I'd go that far.
कैरेक्टर
The
लगता है.
Nobushi would be very hard pressed to find many opportunities to get their hands
माय
on commodities
स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट
like
कैरेक्टर.
these.
ओ ईतो मेरा ईतो अभी बहुत कम डैमेज दे रहा है. एक तो बिल्ड भी नहीं है ना
Did
मेरा.
the Nobushi gather all this themselves?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare material for crafting weapons, and Sango pearls are an even more precious commodity. Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily... So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. Which means they got lucky with a huge batch like this. If we go ask around the Sangonomiya shrine, we can find out if there have been any recent
मुझे लगा था थोड़ा
instances of
सीरियस टाइप
caravans
में
being
कैरेक्टर हो
plundered.
गया यार.
Perfect. I knew
अभी
you'd be a
डिटेक्टिव टाइम
huge
में
help.
थोड़ा सीरियस टाइम में होगा.
Well, duh. Traveler is Paimon's companion after all.
अभी अगर मैं अपने
Captain,
स्ट्रॉन्गर
I see you
कैरेक्टर से
found the
बात करूं
detective.
तो मैं रेडियन होगी मेरी.
Watatsumi Island sure is a beautiful place. I don't...
You can stay as long as you like. Grant incidents of stolen goods. Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several measures to boost the troops have also been deployed to protect them. So it is only reasonable to assume that the current trade routes are already very safe.
That's strange. Then where did the Nobushi get those goods from?
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown origin?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal marrow, so we...
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. Well, perhaps you could go ask Todoroki. He's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village at night
Todoroki
preparing the
उसमें
goods. If something has happened, he should know about it.
My Hero Academia में
Thank you for all the info.
Todoroki.
Let's go. Hey, traveler!
My
It's been a
second.
while. I've missed you.
मेरा second
Why
अगर मैं
didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over today?
मेरे ख्याल से योमिया हो गई मेरी
General
second.
Goro.
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your other duties while I catch up with the traveler.
Yes, General Goro.
Coolr.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen goods. Is that right?
That's right! We found a lot of Watatsumi's valuable products in a Nobushi
एक तो
key.
मेरे ये कैरेक्टर में इस आईडी में मतलब कि सारे में पायरो
I
रखे
see.
हुए.
So you've come to ask if we know of any relevant cases. Well, I'm ashamed to say that, yes.
पता नहीं
the
क्या
caravans
करूंगा
have
मैं
been
इतने पायरो
plundered.
कैरेक्टर धर के.
And not just once, I'm afraid. We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans, yet the crooks still managed to get away with the goods.
Shoto.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it... that's correct. I never expected you to be so concerned about Watatsumi's affairs, Detective Heizo. Just a force of habit, really. As a detective, I notice these kinds of things.
Oh, so you two already know each other?
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizo from the soldiers' reports. We've never met in person. Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. Man alive. Please forgive me. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoi Heizo of the Tenryo Commission.
Shikanoi Heizo.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods. Don't mention it. You never know what you'll find when you're out for a stroll. But if the source of the problem is not addressed, I'm afraid this sort of situation will continue cropping up. Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but we also dispatched personnel to investigate the culprits. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none other than Watatsumi Island's valuable resource. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further, given that Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located, is not part of your territory, yes. They have cleverly picked their base of operation. I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Heizo. It's my guess that you're telling us this because you're going to ask us to assist you in finding who's behind all this, right? You're always thinking one step ahead. Yes, those were exactly my intentions. And at the recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of Watatsumi Island's development, ensuring safe... So, will you please help Watatsumi Island, Detective Heizo? I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
As the captain of the Swordfish. क्या ये second है? It's my duty to help Watatsumi.
Great! With both Detective Heizo and the Traveler on the case, I'm sure it'll be solved in no time. The situation is now in your capable hands. I look forward to hearing your report when you get back. All right, we'll take care of it. Traveler, let's go discuss where to head from here.
यार मेरा एनिमो अब मुझे वो यूज़ करने का मन कर रहा है एनिमो ट्रैवलर पता नहीं क्यों देखता हूँ मैं अपना एनिमो ट्रैवलर
Hey, why are we talking way over here? Oh, you're not trying to get away from Goro so he can't overhear us, are...
Very perceptive. Seems even Paimon has her moments. Let me ask you, do you believe in intuition?
Huh? Intuition? Where are you going with this?
My intuition tells me that General Goro is lying.
What? How could you say that? Although he did seem a little on the serious side today, but...
Good people can be deceptive, too. After all, everyone has their secrets. Well, in my opinion, the timing of his appearance was a little too coincidental. Sanganamiya's soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island, yet I had never seen General Goro even once. But today he came out and met with us, and even commissioned us to investigate a case.
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today, and Goro thinks he's more capable.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar. If there are powerful players behind this case, and he needs to draw upon external support, then he should have taken action sooner rather than wait until today. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered are linked with some unspeakable secret. Then he put up a smoke screen to mislead us. I surmise that investigating the merchant Godot on retail will yield no results.
भूताओ C1 कर दी होती यार चार्ज अटैक में स्टैमिना बहुत जल्दी कंज्यूम हो जाता है
But this is all just a
आपकी बैनर आएगा बताओ तो मैं इसको C1 जरूर करूंगा
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning, though you may not believe me. I sense something special about Goro.
Something special?
Yes. Whatever is missing on this island, I sense it in him.
Whoa! Hold it right there! Are you saying Goro's a thief? As in he took something valuable?
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. It's just my... Sure, I trust your judgment. But perhaps you're overlooking someone else, the true leader here. It's simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide.
हाँ यार मैं एबीसी में तो बता रहा हूँ मैं एबीसी कर रहा था यार इतनी जल्दी उसका स्टैमिना कंज्यूम हो रहा था
Oh, we were going to talk to the
C1 में
leader of the
एटलीस्ट
caravans.
स्टैमिना कंज्यूमिंग की प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं
There's no
होती
time to lose. Let's go talk to this Todoroki.
उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन वाकई में लेने लायक है भूताओं का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन अगर मिले तो कोई प्रॉब्लम की बात नहीं है उसका होना चाहिए पता नहीं क्यों मैंने स्किप कर दिया था ला भाई ला क्वेस्ट ला भाई बिल्कुल ला जरूरत है इस समय
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Che hai Todoroki.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep quiet. Let's follow him and...
नहीं.
Man alive. We strayed too far and now we've lost him.
Haha.
Todoroki, the shipment...
Good.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep quiet.
Che. Oh.
Your intel was spot on. When we arrived, the Nobushi were all still asleep. We captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back.
I'll take a look. Everything seems in order. Good work.
It's nothing. Thanks to the efforts of your caravan, the price of grain in the village has decreased.
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies? But thankfully, you also brought back some life-saving medicine.
Things are improving thanks to the help from those up top. Oh, but make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow morning after I go to the Sangonomiya Shrine and get
Don't worry. We've already prepared the list. Just follow us.
Huh? The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi's stolen goods? But didn't Goro say all the stolen goods were headed to...
Alright, let's see what we can...
Glaze lilies? What are these doing here? Shouldn't... This box is packed so tight! It looks like it could burst! Let's see what... Huh? What are all these plants and flowers? Oh, there's a small note here!
And to...
Whoa! GENSHIN? Paimon was expecting to find Sango pearls.
So, did you find anything?
Wow! Look at all the GENSHIN! And glaze lilies too! There are also tons of other plants and flowers Paimon doesn't know
कुछ ज़्यादा
here.
लंबे नहीं चलेगा पांचों एक साथ फुल हो जाएंगे हैंगआउट इवेंट
These
में
are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. If these few crates were to be imported from Rito, the price would be jaw-dropping. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate, meaning that they were most likely smuggled. Yes, very interesting. Now, where did the Nobushi get these goods? How about you? Did you find anything else? Foreign Trade Association? I've never heard of such an organization in Rito. And if it's regarding foreign trade, then smuggling is an even more likely possibility. Alright, in which case, I have a rough hypothesis. First, we...
Huh? Who goes there?
Oh no! We've been spotted!
Huh? Wait, Captain? Is that you?
Oh, so it's you, Captain. You had me worried there. We almost mistook you for bandits. Captain, do you remember us? During the war, I was in the field hospital with Masashi. Teppei brought you to see us and helped find medicine for us.
Hey, come on now. The Captain wouldn't forget. I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. We haven't seen you ever since the end of the war. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going to see General Goro and Her Excellency. We're fine. You don't have to worry about us, Captain.
No, you're not fine. Captain, you may not be aware, but Masashi previously fainted on the front lines. The doctor thought that it might be a neurological condition caused by overstimulated emotions. It's pretty serious. According to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking, he would have developed dementia. And that was assuming the best case scenario.
You're one to talk. Don't forget why I fainted in the first place. It's because I heard that you got yourself killed by an arrow. I couldn't handle all the emotion. Later, I found out that you'd been shot in the buttocks and it was only a mild injury. I had an emotional breakdown for nothing.
What do you mean for nothing? I got shot not by one, but 2 arrows in a row. The first arrow was to the left cheek, and the second arrow was also to the left. And because the arrows were poisonous, the wound still hasn't completely healed yet.
Look on the bright side. At least we're still alive.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But...
these goods were all seized from the hands of Nobushi and treasure hoarders. Todoroki was the one who provided us with the intel. He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so we went and took care of them while also confiscating the goods.
By the way, Captain, you still haven't met Todoroki, have you? He's the one we're working for now. Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created the caravans, with Todoroki at the helm.
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable. Even though he was just a farmer before, he's now successfully running the caravans. And his 2 sons are also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from General Goro, which is quite remarkable, don't you think?
So, as injured veterans, we've been reassigned to Todoroki. He's the one who gives us orders and pays our salaries now. What do they call that again?
It's called changing careers, dummy.
Changing careers.
Ah, right. Changing careers. Anyway, I think the whole caravan thing is wonderful. Our region wasn't very prosperous to begin with, and the land can't grow any crops. We have to pay a hefty price just to get basic food from outside. I can't even imagine trying to maintain and feed an army like we did during the war.
I see. I think I understand the general situation now. May I ask where the apprehended criminals are?
And you are?
Ah, I see.
मुझे कुछ जानता ही
Captain's
नहीं.
friend. It should be okay to tell you then. We apprehended all the culprits and escorted them to a temporary location not far from here. Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight and won't be able to take you there. Why don't you wait for a moment and I'll find someone else to show you the way.
I'm pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's going on. All I need now is to confirm it with the apprehended bandits. Let's go. Now's our chance. Are you still a little confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar to a case I once worked on previously.
ए बंदा तेज भागता है यार ये तो
Involving the trade of
सारे मैं तेरे
prohibited
तेज भागता
items,
हूँ.
and they employed an old trick to execute the deal. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked
आराम
over
करो
a
वहीं खड़ा हो
pedestrian
गया.
on purpose, using
पहले
the
मेरे तो
opportunity
तेज
to
भाग
slip
रहा
the
था.
prohibited goods
मैं
into
तेज
the
भागा तो मैं रुक
unknown
गया. आराम
pedestrian's pocket. Once the intended recipient got word of it, they would find an excuse to harass the same pedestrian before stealing the goods from the pocket.
Sir, please forgive us, sir. We are nothing more than petty thieves.
Sir, what do I look like? A commissioner? Does my friend here look like a commissioner to you?
Officer! Officer!
First, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Go ahead.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp. The goods don't appear to be from around here. So the question is, where did they come from?
Oh, the goods? Right, we picked them up at the beach.
You picked them up?
Well, no, we, actually stole them.
Be honest now. Tell me the whole story.
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. We took those goods from a small merchant ship just off the beach, but we didn't exactly steal them. You see, the ship's guards all took off running the moment they saw us. They abandoned the goods, and we simply came and picked them up. But Next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives and we're all apprehended. Talk about bad luck. We didn't even have a chance to stash away the goods before we got caught.
You say that the
Kismat
merchant
kharaab hai
ship's guards
is
fled without putting up a fight. You expect me to believe that?
You just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight. I'm not bragging or anything, but our boss is pretty intimidating. With his massive muscle and strength, he can scare anyone.
You really expect us to believe all this?
No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad of soldiers. When they noticed us, they went running and dropped their goods. I swear. I still remember seeing tons of Songo pearls and crystal marrow on that load. All nice and shiny too. Ooh, it was amazing. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods. It just happened that our boss had diarrhea that day and couldn't hold off the pirates. This luck of ours.
Wait a tick. Pirates?
Yep, no doubt about it. They came on a massive ship, and their captain was a pretty lady with an eye patch. We had no idea how powerful she was. It was like boom, boom, thud. Only took 3 hits before she knocked out the...
A pretty lady with an eye patch?
Oh. Does this description remind you of...
No! Doesn't remind Paimon of any...
Okay. And how about you? Really? Okay, I'll take that as a no, then. It appears that the situation is just as I suspected. Todoroki is striking a shady deal with a group of pirates, while General Goro appears to be assisting with the cover-up.
What? How could that be?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning to get Goro's instructions before the caravan leaves. Now is the time to address any doubts you may have. Tomorrow morning will be our moment to confront them. Hopefully, my final question will be answered then as well. The question of what important thing this island is missing. I can feel some connection to the question in Goro, Todoroki, and even to Kuda. Hopefully, we'll finally have an answer tomorrow.
अब मॉर्निंग का वेट करो भाई मुझे कैरेक्टर बड़ा मस्त लगा कुछ भी हो जाए इसको मैं लेके रहूंगा कितना था 8 था 7 था दो से 3 दिन में मैं यूरोप में इसको 80 कर डालूंगा बच्चे का कॉन्सलेशन है वो क्या नाम टैलेंट
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
टैलेंट लेवल आर्टिफैक्ट्स इसको बाद में काम करेंगे
Need me to come up with some for you?
भाई किधर रुक गई क्या मजाक है अरे हायर भाई सब डेड है मैं C6 है भाई मुझे नहीं तो अच्छा है नहीं इसमें अगर मुझे मिल जाएगा मेरे ख्याल से इसमें मुझे ज़्यादा दुख नहीं होगा क्योंकि इसमें मेरे निंगवा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन C2 है और इसमें C1 ही है तो अगर इसमें मिलती है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम की बात नहीं है पर मुझे पहले हेज़ो चाहिए
Hello, Todoroki. I'm Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. I believe you've been manipulating large-scale illegal trades for some time now. Mind if we talk about that for a bit?
You can't just go around spewing such nonsense, young man.
And what if I'm not talking nonsense?
Ridiculous. I don't have time to listen to this. Get out of here, you little
I know I'm on the younger side compared to you, Todoroki, so I'm sure you must have heard the old saying. Off the scale, some goods only weigh a couple pounds, but on the scale, they weigh more than 1,000. So the question is, do you want to put your goods on the scale or not?
What are you trying to say?
Well, nothing. All I want to hear is you personally confirming what we already know to be the truth.
Masashi! Tokuda! Arrest these people!
Huh? Todoroki, what's wrong?
Who dares to cause trouble at Sangonomiya Shrine? Captain?
These crooks are trying to pry into the secrets of Watatsumi. We mustn't let them go.
But, no. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Todoroki, this is the captain of Swordfish 2, one of our own.
It doesn't matter who they are. Remember what General Goro told you? A long-term goal of Watatsumi is to revive its trade and commerce. And since you have been assigned to work with me, it's my orders that count around here. I don't care if they were your captain. Would you dare disobey or—
What do we do?
Well, what are you waiting for? All right, I see how it is. If you two won't do it, I
really hoped it wouldn't come to this. But here we go.
Wait! Everyone, stand down!
General Goro! You're here?
My apologies. Traveler, Detective Hazo. I wasn't telling you the truth. Todoroki, the Traveler here is the hero who saved Watatsumi Island. Without him, Watatsumi Island would never have found the peace it has today. We mustn't raise our weapons against him.
How could you be so naive, General Goro? If we let them go free, then who's to say the Shogunate won't come after us tomorrow? If the Shogunate decides to investigate, we won't be able to hide the truth.
I wouldn't allow them to take you, Todoroki.
Let's not kid ourselves. If going to jail could solve the problem, I would go and turn myself into the Tenryou Commission right now. The question is, what are we going to do with the goods? Will you be able to keep them? Not to mention the chance of astronomical fines. Can you afford that? Goro, we both know that Watatsumi Island is a barren land. Plant 100 radishes here and maybe only 3 would grow. And those 3 combined would still be smaller than just 1 carrot imported from out. You can't grow food or medicinal herbs here. And if we buy them from Rito, we pay exorbitant taxes. My eldest son died fighting on the battlefield. But do you know how my second son died? He died because there was no medicine to— You awarded both of them medals of honor. No. It was— If we detain them today, the Shogunate will never know what we've done. Besides, they're only a few months away now. We will set them free once the new bill is passed in just a few months, and everything will be okay. No—
I understand, Todoroki, but they won't—
I can trust the Traveler won't, but the detective here is a Tenryou Commission officer. Forget it.
It's a new commodity tax bill currently being drafted by the Kanjo Commission. The bill exempts taxes on goods that are in short supply on Watatsumi Island. Once the bill's introduced, we'll be able to buy commodities that we need from regular marketplaces.
Oh, I see. Man alive. I wish I had known sooner. In that case, how about we put your fears at ease and I'll stick around here a little longer. You know, until the bill is introduced.
Detective Hazo, are you saying that—
You mean you're willing to stay here, young man?
Come on, you two. What's with the strange looks? You've been keeping me under close surveillance, haven't you? Surely you must have noticed that aside from being a detective, I'm also an ordinary tourist who likes to enjoy good scenery. I believe that after the new commodity bill is passed, there will be more and more traffic between the two sides, and more people will be coming to visit Watatsumi Island. I have to take the opportunity now and enjoy this place while I still have it all to myself. Before long, tourists will start pouring in.
Thank you, Detective Heizo. On behalf of the people of Watatsumi.
My pleasure. But one good turn deserves another, does it not?
Oh, you mean there's something you wish to request?
I suppose you could say I'm from the Shogunate, but the traveler next to me isn't. As far as I know, he's planning to visit other nations soon, and it is unclear if he will return to Narukami Island or not. Therefore, there's no need to limit his freedom, right? I'm sure no one else will hear of what happened today. Am I right, traveler?
Well, it's settled then. He will always be an important partner to Watatsumi, and I would never dream of limiting his freedom. So please, don't worry, Detective Heizo.
I'll hold you to that. But if I ever find out you've lied to me again, there's a chance I'll lose my cool.
I'm sorry for not telling you the truth earlier. It's a serious... But today, I realized my poor judgment. How could I possibly hide anything from Detective Heizo and the Traveler?
I'm glad you understand now. But, in all honesty, I'm the one who should be thanking you. It's because of you that I was finally able to reach an answer. After all, nothing makes a detective happier than putting a case to rest.
Ah, I understand now. You really are an interesting person, Detective Heizo.
No, I'm afraid you don't quite get what I mean.
Wait! Paimon gets this one! It's the answer to your question, right? The one about the thing you sensed coming from Goro and the others. Now you...
What? The thing you sensed coming from me? But I always have excellent personal hygiene.
No, not like that.
Hey, traveler, could I talk to you for a moment? Besides, I haven't had a chance to thank you yet. Hey, there you are. Come here, look. It's beautiful, isn't it? Watatsumi Island. It's remarkable how such a barren land can give life to such wonderful and stunning scenery. To be honest, I am grateful to you for this trip. Before you arrived, I was running around like a headless chicken. Even if I happened to find out what was going on here, I wouldn't have been able to uncover any concrete information without you present. I'm just sorry that I promised I'd accompany you back. It appears that I won't be able to do so for the time being. So please, it's all in the past now. Let's just chalk it up as an intriguing experience I had on my trip here. Besides, that's not what I wanted to investigate anyway. Yes. Everyone you led me to and everything they said brought me closer to the answer. And now I finally get it. Watatsumi Island is an ancient land where the soil is poor and many crops do not grow because it's lacking a certain thing. But what the inhabitants of this land do have is bravery. They were courageous enough to stand up and resist the gods and accomplish what they knew could not be done. This is yet another instance in which that certain thing shines. That missing element. That certain thing is which is the true vitality of this land. I guess I was mistaken when I declared that something was missing. That something from this island had evaporated into thin air. Because when water is heated by fire, it evaporates and eventually finds its place in the sky. Similarly, when the land was harmed, its vitality evaporated and eventually found its place among the inhabitants. This is the final answer I've been searching for. Anyway, thanks again. You know, even though we just met, I wish you could be my partner all the time. Call me Grady, I guess. But, of course, I know that's impossible. You have your own journey to complete. So I'll just keep doing what I can. Hopefully keeping my memories from evaporating safe and sound in my mind. That way, I'll always be able to remember these beautiful things The beauty of Watatsumi Island. The people who are full of life and
Oh भाई, finally first memory complete हुई, कितनी लंबी है यार. भाई.